When I woke up this morning, I thought I'd have a lazy day at home, but then I thought, nah, I need to give myself a kick up the arse. The reason I need to give myself a bit of a kick up the arse today is because I've been a bit lazy over the last couple of weeks. Well, not exactly lazy, but I just haven't done much cycling for various reasons. And today being Friday, it's my friend Tell's cyclocution ride, so I've joined them today. This is my first actual ride on the road in about 2.5 weeks. And the reason I've not done any road cycling recently is because, firstly, I was down in Croatia on holiday for a week, and unfortunately I didn't get any access to a bike while I was down there. And secondly, the weather has been really bad. Yesterday, the Met Office, which is the agency that does all the weather forecasting here in the UK, issued a severe weather warning for Storm Kieran. I think that was even elevated to risk to life and all that sort of stuff. But that passed through yesterday without real incident. But obviously that's not good to cycle in. And today the weather's improved, so I thought I'd come out and do a ride. As you can see, there's quite a large group of us today. I can't remember the last time I rode in a group quite this large, and we are currently on the South Coast cycle route, making our way to the Chichester Riviera. Well, it's actually the Chichester Canal Basin, but the Chichester Riviera sounds far more chic and sophisticated. Today's route's going to be more or less flat, apart from the climb that I'll have to do up over the hill to get home, and all in, by the time I get back, should be about 60-65 kilometres. Now, although I haven't been cycling actually out on the road over the last 2.5 weeks, I have been doing some cycling on the turbo trainer, and I don't mind admitting that since my return from holiday I found those turbo sessions a little tough. I was expecting to lose a little bit of fitness, but it was quite surprising how much fitness I lost. And part of my rationale coming out today is to do a nice long, fairly gentle ride, just to kind of build up that, or to at least to start building up that base fitness again. There's a real mixed group on today's ride. We've got people riding regular muscle bikes, and we've also got people on e-bikes. So it's an all-inclusive group, and I think I'm probably the youngest one here actually. My objective for today is to just keep my ride within zone 2, so between 70 and 75% of my maximum heart rate. So the pace today isn't going to be an issue, but the distance might, which is surprising because only about a month ago I cycled 100 kilometres and that was fine. There we go, a quick little regroup there. Unfortunately it just started raining as well. The forecast seems to be wrong. It was forecasting dry today, but at least we are now in the city of Chichester and we're not too far from the canal bait, I mean the Chichester Riviera.
Might see whether we can get through.
Because we could always go over the bridge if you're feeling keen.
No, not today.
Well, this is awkward. Just like being in the south of France, in a parallel universe where the south of France was Chichester Yacht Basin.
Oh, was she? Alright, okay.
That's one of the great things about Tell's Ride. They always include a very nice little refreshment stop. So we're just about to hit the road and head on home. I think I may have spoken a little too soon about the sun coming out because it's just started raining again, and unfortunately one of the disadvantages of going to Chichester means that you nearly always have a headwind on the way back, and in the wake of Storm Kieran yesterday it's particularly strong today. The thing about headwinds is they're a lot like climbs in the sense that they have a bit of an inverse square law going on. The faster you go, the harder they become. And the pace today isn't desperately high, so it's relatively easy. Plus, I've got myself a wheel to sit on as well, which always makes it a lot easier again. She might do. Alright, Intel. Thanks everyone. See ya. Thank you. Bye. See ya. That was the town of Emsworth there, and Tell and the rest of the gang have peeled off to go back towards Portsmouth, and I've headed north on my own back home. So thanks to Tell for the ride, and he's got a really good thing going there on a Friday. It's basically a pop-up cycling club, kind of ideal for anyone who doesn't want to ride with an officially organised cycle club. Just had the tough bit on today's ride, although it wasn't super tough. Climb up to Rowland's Castle there, 2 kilometres at about 4%, but going into that headwind made it just a little bit tougher than it needed to be. Well, there we go, that's today's ride done and dusted. 67 kilometres and 340 metres of climbing, so not massively long, not massively high, but this time of year, after 2.5 weeks off the bike, I'm pretty pleased with that.